Can you believe I'm sick? Again. For real. I mean, actually, to be honest, I can't believe it because I am shit at looking after myself. 85 days it's been. 85 days since Augusti dropped. 85 days since Min Yoongi released the most beautiful thing to happen to 2016. A lot of things have happened in that 85 days, and I want to kind of think about that mixtape as a sort of catalyst to what happens after. So a while back I made a video about home. I won't, I'll just link it below, you can go watch it as part of my commentary series. And I talked about home in terms of people, I talked about home in terms of place and how that's changed and moved and how you think of home differently. I've had a few homes in my life. I kind of want to split them into then and now. I've had a couple of homes now with new people, and I've had a home that is always a home, probably always going to be a home because that's where I grew up and that's the place I lived for 19 years of my life. Yesterday I came home from being home to this note. I have no idea if that's focusing or not. Yeah, you see it? And today I went out and bought these because I'm sick. And grapes were always bought for me when I was sick at home. And that's a thing that is very, very familiar to me. And I realised that I'm starting to intermingle the home that I had for 19 years and the home that I have now. 85 days ago I started making decisions and choices, and that sun is really bright, that would change how I perceive home and the people that I have home with now. Last night I was watching Funny Girl. I won't play the song because no doubt I'll probably be copyrighted for it and then it'd just be a massive waste of effort. But there's a song called People in the movie Funny Girl, just like YouTube, up there. Funny Girl, People. The Glee version's just as good. Well, no, I wouldn't say just as good, but the Glee version's okay if you want to listen to the Glee version. And the whole concept of the song is people who need people and how that's a beautiful thing. And personally, I've never been a person who's wanted to need people. Maybe because I thought needing people was unhealthy. I've always been a kind of lonely person anyway, and I've wanted people, but I've never really needed them. But what I've come to realise recently is it's absolutely fine as long as you are, you know, consciously aware of the fact that you need people. Being okay in yourself and being secure enough to be on your own is very, very important, but I also think that human beings need other people to survive, to grow, to be what we're put on this planet to be. The world doesn't change much. This city has probably been the same for many, many years. It's the people around us that are always changing, that change us, and we are one of those people that is changing them. That's how life works. So recently I've realised that I need the amount of people in my life that I do. I have lots of different people around me. I have people at university who understand me as an artist and understand where I want to go. I have people on the other side of town who I've opened up to in a really strange way, and we've ended up becoming very close and who understand me on a whole entire level. And then I've got this person who is quite possibly one of the most beautiful souls I have ever met in the universe. And what would I even do if they weren't in my life? I don't know, because they've opened up such alleyways for me in the way I think that I can't even imagine my life without them anymore. I buy little things. I buy grapes to remind me of what home is, and home is just the familiar. Home is just a place where there are people that understand you and know you on a whole new level. And 85 days ago, I started making choices to do with people. I made the choice to be honest. I made the choice to let people in. I made the choice to be myself around those people and hope and trust that they would understand why I am the way I am most of the time, because I'm really difficult to deal with a lot of the time. But I also made the decision that when I'm difficult to deal with, I'm gonna let those people in, because I've gone through 2 decades of my life not doing that. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. No matter what way you look at it, it's a really difficult way to live. All of life is choices. You make choices. You make a billion choices every single day. I don't actually know I know there is a statistic of how many decisions you make a day. It's not a billion. Feels like a billion sometimes though. I made the decision to be here. to be in this flat with the person I'm in this flat with. I chose to be at this university. I chose to be studying what I am studying. I chose to follow my dreams and my ambition and see where it takes me. And it's only by doing that, it's only by being as me as I possibly can be, that has gotten me here, that has gotten me into the place where I have the people I have in my life. I don't believe in soulmates, but I believe that if you are truly being yourself and another person or another people are being truly themselves, then you'll find each other, because I think you gravitate towards the things that you click with, and they will do the same, and that's how you find each other. So living like not yourself is just not a great thing to do. 85 days ago, Min Yoongi dropped a mixtape, and 85 days ago my ambition grew. It grew so much that sometimes I can't even hold it in my own body. I realised that I love what I do, I love what I'm doing, I love where I'm going, and I wanted to embrace that and realise that loving what I'm doing is such a privilege that I just want to share it with people all the time. I want that joy that what I'm doing gives me to be given back to others. So I opened up to them and I made a decision 85 days ago that I was gonna be the person I wanted to be. It's all thanks to Min Yoongi. I didn't want this to become a video about Min Yoongi, but I see this seems to have ended up as a video about Min Yoongi. I feel like everything I ever do turns out to be about Min Yoongi at this point in my life. I've not been in this flat very long, probably about 7 weeks, which was incidentally the last time I had a cold. Now I have another one. I've been home twice since then, and I've realised that my relation to home, as in the place I grew up, is very different to what it was. But because I've come to terms with the fact that no matter what, I'm just going to keep growing as a person, it's not a bad feeling anymore. It doesn't scare me or fucking sirens, man. That fact doesn't scare me anymore. The fact that I'm drifting from people doesn't scare me, because if I'm being truly myself, embracing my ambition and embracing who I want to be and what I want to do, then nothing wrong can happen. I mean, the world's shit sometimes. Shit stuff's gonna happen. But I've just gotta keep being me and keep moving forward. Dream, believe, achieve. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna go collapse and stop procrastinating, so.